Hi, I'm Father Jesse Esqueda, missionary oblate of Mary Immaculate. I was ordained a priest about 3.5 years ago, and my first assignment was here to Tijuana, Mexico, in La Morita, the Tijuana mission. Our mission is unlike any other mission or parish in the U.S. We have the largest and the poorest parish in the Diocese of Tijuana. So we go from poverty to extreme poverty. There are about 250,000 people living in our mission. We have, because of that, 15 mission churches. And now we're talking about moving in a direction where new immigrants are coming and there's no church there. So that's some of the plans that we have for the future. We've been talking to the bishop, perhaps letting go of some of the mission churches that are more established, places where there's pavement, running water, and then move to the areas where they don't have that yet. Begin to organize the community, the youth, the children, so that it could create an impact in that community. Basically, I'm the superior right now of the mission, Baja Mission. I'm also a vocation director, and I do a lot of work with youth and youth, basically youth ministry. I used to be a youth minister in California before I was ordained. So all through my formation years and then after, I've done a lot of youth ministry. For us, it is really important for children and youth to go to school. If they don't go to school, they will most likely end up working for a company, many times US companies, and making about $65 to $70 a week for 48 hours. So any family that lives on $65 to $70 a week, it is very unlikely that they're going to get out of poverty. They will remain in poverty and just live on a day-to-day basis. It would be very difficult for a family. It is very difficult for a family to send their children to college if they work for a company. That's why we really want to encourage young people to stay in school. So aside from all the work that we do in this faith, building up leaders and the catechism, religious education, and all of that, we also focus on education, health, and just many other programs and projects, because it is a very dangerous area. So we have to keep the youth busy and also help them to have greater dreams. Without the help of people from the U.S. or donations, we would not have any of these programs. The U.S. province, they give us a large sum of money every month so that we're able to have what we do. Again, we have 15 mission churches. And when you have 15 churches, there's always issues with maintenance. Roofs, lights, electricity, plumbing. So all of that, just the maintenance on these 15 churches is very expensive. Second, some of these churches don't have classrooms, or we need to build classrooms, or they have classrooms in really bad conditions. So we need that for children to receive their religious education. Third, we have a clinic with doctors, dentists, psychologists, psychiatrists, a social worker, and many other programs for the community. So all of that is also very expensive. But again, if we don't have this clinic, if we don't have these programs, then we're not supporting the community as much as we can and we should. And it's likely for them not to have the healthcare that they need or the education that they need. So sometimes with very little, for a family, can make a complete difference in their life and their education. But when you're talking about a large community, like I said, there's about 250,000 people living within our parish boundaries, it could become very expensive. We really want to thank the donors and encourage if you know someone that could help us out in the mission. Sometimes donors, we invite them, we want them to come so they can see the work that we're doing. You know, whatever it is, there's always a need. So we're really grateful for people and their donations to continue the amazing work that the Oblates are doing here. So in the name of the missionary Oblates, the name of the people from La Morita, we really want to thank you for your support and your prayers. This is a beautiful mission, a beautiful place to work, but with many needs.